Pressing the button. Yep, the music is going on. Blah 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 blah. I upset. You know what's the problem with this? And it's not about the music. The music is fantastic. It's jump pro. What? No, I don't want to. Yes, thank you very much. Controls, please. Okay, okay. Okay, I can do it with the string controller. It's fine. I'm just gonna put the music a bit lower, but the music is one of the most important things. But we need especially the voice up because it's Super Robot Wars. Come on. No, no, no. No, no, no. Yeah. I need the controls. Okay, up, down. Okay, we need to change everything. Up. Ooh. Oh, No, that was not a good idea. Okay, I think it will work. What is the button to go back on the controller? Okay, I just learned it. By the way, milk. It's fine. Pretty sure I'm gonna get some kind of copyright strike. Hold on, let me just lower it down a bit. At least on your side, because well, start. Beginner's mode, standard mode, guidance mode. What is that? Ah, no, we don't need tutorial. I know how to play the game. Okay. Yeah. The problem is, I would buy this game if it was available on Steam in Europe. Someone from Asia has to give me the game if I want to have it on my library. Male. I mean, who do you want to be? This guy or MILF? Oof. I mean, obviously we all know who the protagonist is, right? Well, MILF, 19-year-old MILF. No convert MILF. What happened? The game crashed! Game, don't do this to me! The game has just crashed! Why? Don't do this to me, game. I was selecting the good character, you know? I think the game just sent me to horny jail. Come on. Okay. The game is crashing. For some reason, the game is crashing. Hold on. Let me try it again. Without the controller. So the game has crashed twice. Not one, not two. Let's see if the third is a charm. Yep, it's crashing. Ah! The game. Okay, speedrun. I got the horny jail with 3 buttons. Nice. Let me see if it's all about the. Oh, come on. Let me see. Video. Let's gonna try full screen. Let's gonna try full screen and see. Start. Sometimes it happens. Keeps crashing. Hold on. Ah! Super Robot Wars. Crash. Crash fix. Thank you very much. Can play the game. The drivers? What? Okay. The drivers? That doesn't make any sense. What the heck? Hi! Ooh. uh, 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 uh. Nvidia. Come on. Troubleshooting a game live. I'm a very, very fortunate man. Okay, so let's update the Nvidia. So probably we'll have to stop the stream for a moment and while it updates. And what the hell? Rudy. But let me see. It says in 1 minute it will be done. Why do I have to suffer like this? I just wanted to chill, relax, having a small gaming experience. The Black Desert. I actually want to play, but because my account is not in Asia, I cannot do anything about it. I still have installed the game. Doom Vulcan. What the hell is Doom Vulcan? Ah, okay. Doom 64. Genshin Impact. Genshin. Jurassic World. Pretty much everything. Even OBS. World of Warships. XCOM. Dame, dame. Dame yo. Dame nano yo. I don't care if it's an old joke. I still like it, okay? Well, come on. Now it's probably gonna disable a bit the graphics card. That's gonna be alright. Just disinfect one wood. Oh, Okay. Express installation. Let's go. Mm-hmm. By the way, if you know where she's coming from, you have an extra point on degenerate status. I mean, you need to be very cultured to acknowledge where is she from. Doom Eternal. I'm still sad about that I didn't got the game for free. Battlefield 2042. Escape from Tarkov. Nvidia Reflex? What? What is this about winning free games? Mm-hmm. By GeForce. Ah, okay, it's just an... No, thank you. I mean, to be honest, I got a copy. I think that's how I got my copy of Rocket League with my Nvidia graphics card. Mm. Anyways. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué piensas de la Steam Deck? Que me la quiero comprar. Me la quiero comprar, tío. A ver, a mí, la Steam Deck. Solo tienes que. Solo tienes que ver esto. Well, the Nvidia graphics has been reinstalled. We have lost connection a bit. For a moment, but it was unexpected loss of connection. So now, our drivers are installed, and we should check it out. Let's see if it doesn't crash. It should not crash this time. Because then, if it doesn't crash, I'm just gonna shoot myself. Yeah. Okay. Come on, MILF. Is. Fuck. I cannot play. I cannot play. What do I need to do? Okay, use controller pad. Let's gonna do one thing. Let's gonna launch the game through big picture. Let's see what happens. Installed. I wish I could play. Ding. Ba-da-da-na-na-na. Stuff that you're not supposed to see. La 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 la. Let's see how. Play. Now allegedly should be working. Yeah. Come on. Yes! Yes, 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 yes! It worked! It worked! Oh. Chitoseki Saragi. You know what? Game start. Let's go. Finally! Oh my god! That wasn't hard, it wasn't. Okay, November 11th, 2099. Pluto airspace. Giri Kurama and Abukuma are down. Our other vessels are also taking heavy fire. Commander, hold. Incoming transmission from the enemy. Attention, Air Fleet. Surrender at once. How do you respond? Tell them we will never surrender. Of course, you would never surrender, sir. Never! Yes, sir. Never! The Takao, Chokai, and Ashigara are down. That's 90% of the fleet destroyed. Still no words from the Amaterasu? None. Confirmed, so. Wait, I'm getting a signal. It's a course at high velocity. It will pass Venus momentarily. Arriving at Mars within 10 minutes. My find safe passage and landing in the hands of the forces stationed there. Send an encrypted message to HQ. Amano Iwato Hikaru. The first fleet hereby ends this operation. Retreat! What is that destroyer doing? Whose ship is it? It's Lieutenant Commander Kodai's Yukikase, sir. What are you doing, Kodai? Follow my lead. I will not flee, Commander Okita. That's an order, Kodai. The Yukikase will hold the line and cover the Kirishima's retreat. We lost a lot of good men, but the operation was a success. We'll have to withdraw, Kodai. The fleet will be entirely decimated, sir. There will be no one left to protect them. With all due respect, sir, I cannot allow this place to be your grave. Earth needs men like you. The same goes for you. Follow us, Kodai. I appreciate you saying so, sir. I'll take your word for it. Follow us. You have to farewell, sir. Watch over Earth for me. Apologies, everyone. This ship will now charge into the enemy fleet. The Yukikase is attacking the enemy fleet. Guards! Orders, Commander. Maintaining this course, Yamanami. Maintaining course. Don't die on me, Kodai. Good luck, Commander Okita. Earth's fate is in your hands. Solar System. Mars, Earth. Okay, Neptune, Pluto. Sherazade escape pod crash site. So, that's the escape pod we are looking for. Yeah, I guess we are ordered to wait around Mars so we could make contact with this. But I think we witnessed a crash. Let's go check it out. Oh, hold on. Drink. Where's my drink? Okay, I lost my... Oh, there. I threw it out in this. Let's go check it out. We all got the orders. My brother's fighting near Pluto. And we got to get that capsule. What the hell? Sasha. Is she... She must have used this pod to escape. Unfortunately, she didn't make it here alive. She's a woman, right? Yeah, she's beautiful. What is this capsule she's holding? That must be what HQ wanted us to retrieve. The Earth Federation, the first unifying body for all of humanity, marks the beginning of a new correct century in 2000 and the beginning of humankind's expansion into space. Some say it may also be the beginning of a new era of war. The battle between Earth and Noisespero that began with the 1-year war raged through Charles Rebellion, giving one to the 10-year war. Now, 100 years later, human interspecies species opposition. For years, humankind knew Federation Galimians. Assembled the Gamilians invaded, seemed like blah 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 blah. In the midst of an operation, escape pod containing one of the Earth's last hopes lands on Mars. Whoa! And now we are gonna have a very big, thick 19-year-old girl going for it. Space Battleship Kirishima, the sole surviving battleship of the enemy operation, makes its way back to Earth, with the capsule collected from the escape pod on Mars. Meanwhile, a woman on Earth awaits the arrival of another symbol of hope from the moon. Let's see. Secret underground base, Bono Misaki, Kyushu, Japan. And Murakumo, Lunar Special Tactical Lab Defense Force, Chitose, 3rd Special Tactical Lab Defense Force, and signed Kirisagi Chitose. Well done. I've only traveled to Earth from the moon. It wasn't that long a journey, and yet you have quite a tank going. UV rays get pretty intense in space. The tank just proves I'm a pilot. I'll be honest, I'm a little bummed that I only get a welcoming party of one. Oh, sorry to disappoint. I mean, it's the best welcoming party of one. What the fuck are you talking about? You don't need anything else. Sorry to disappoint. The 3rd Special Tactical Lab is also understaffed. I'm afraid. It was all they could do to send an ensign to greet you. Speaking on, I'm impressed. You look pretty young for an ensign. Actually, I'm the 2nd lieutenant by default. I'm the only one on the defense force. I'm a new recruit with no combat experience. Oh wow, that's pretty tough situation. And since the base also falls within the purview of lab defense units, I tend to get assigned to all the odd jobs. I got to drive to spare though. I'm doing all I can to protect this base and ensure that Earth remains ever hopeful. Hopeful, huh? Did I say something out of the line? No, you're fine. I'm just happy to hear that we're after so much time away. Well then, let's process the delivery. Roger that, this delivery is the whole reason I'm here, so I may as well hand it over and complete my first mission ever. Okay, ERS 100. These goods are under the auspices of the Lunar Lab. Delivery confirmed. Do you know the contents of this container? Classified. I didn't really ask. But the researchers... Oh, hold on. Yeah, I just want to see if the streaming is doing alright. But the researchers who entrusted me with it say that they will give Earth some hope. Well, that's great news. We will have all the hope we need. Although I can imagine whatever is in this briefcase will have much of an effect. What's happening? We are under attack. The enemy must be after whatever you delivered. It's the Gamillions. As if the meteor strike was enough. They have come to attack us head on. Wait, where are you going, insane? I'm a pilot. When enemies attack, I return fire. I understand. But these attacks have already done considerable damage to the base. The hangar that housed your aircraft was destroyed. Well, that certainly puts a wrench in things. So you have to evacuate. The back block is 100 meters from here. Turn right once you exit this room. And what are you going to do? Well, I have got no choice. Are you going to fight them? I take mobile weapons training, but I don't have my own. But if nothing else, I can spot the Gamillions for those who are fighting. What? What the? Have you come to see the Gamillions as well? Negative, we got orders to intercept, but a mechanical failure has us grounded. We've wrecked a new Cosmos Zero, and soon they will get an airful for it too. That's really tough. ¿Qué pasa, poderoso? Hey, hola, Eduardo, ¿cómo estamos? Aquí jugando al Super Robot Wars con la MILF de 19 años. Sí, la de la derecha tiene 19 años. Y parece toda una MILF, me cago. Es la mejor recepción en juego, la verdad. Wait a minute, what's that? It looks like the wreckage of a battleship. Oh my gosh. I don't think you could be so reckless. What did you plan to do? Hello to you, to Ensign Murakumo. I also never expect a shipwreck to show up here. This is even more surprising than seeing the Gamillions. That's the Yamato! This old shipwreck is exposed now that the oceans have dried up. The fabled Yamato. So that's Earth's last great hope. I have to get aboard. The Yamato. El Yamato. Venga ya, lo primero que te encuentras es el maldito Yamato. ¿De qué? En el huevo. ¿Qué, tío? ¿Qué piensas de la nueva de Activision? The planet bomb launched from Pluto wiped out the entire space colonies. When it hit Earth, the oceans evaporated, was polluting and the city's level staggering. Those who survived fled, blah blah blah. ¿Qué te parece la de Activision? Que les han metido el gobierno del estado de California por todo lo que estaban haciendo. A saber qué va a pasar con el WoW. Bueno. Humanity's fate now rests in the crew of one ship, the ship known as the Yamato. Sí, pero es una maldita battleship de la Segunda Guerra Mundial. ¿Qué coño va a hacer con eso? Puede pasar, ¿eh? Que hubo una tía que se suicidó y todo. Que la cosa es grave. La cosa está muy chunga, ¿eh? Vamos a ver qué pasa. Federation Far is headquarters, Japan. I wonder what this is about. Me too. What exactly they are going to make us do? They got us together and made us wear these get-ups. What's going on? Maybe it's that escape plan, the sumo plan? Well, what do you think it is, Kodai? I have no idea. I'm here, Mamoru. You should be too. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Admiral Okita. He commanded the forces during M operation of Pluto. I heard that the battle was just a plan to distract the enemy while another ship headed for Mars, so did my brother die in pain. You are here because you received a specialist training as crew selected for the sumo plan. I'm here today to present your official roles to you, but this is by no means an escape plan. First, I want you to watch this. It's a video message we recovered during the Battle of Pluto. Is this what was inside the cache, or we brought it back with us? I'm Starsha of Iskandar. Who is this? Pero a ver, Blizzard estaba ya sangrando un montón de gente desde hace un tiempo. Yo creo que esto ya ha sido la de esto. Pero lo mejor es este pavo dice, soy tal. ¿Y tú quién eres? Qué maldita manera de prestar atención, ¿eh? Las cosas como son. Now more than ever, your beloved Earth faces the destruction at the hands of the chameleons. The chameleons. Knowing this, 1 year ago, I entrusted the blueprints for the wave motion engine to my sister Yurisha and sent her to Earth. If you can decipher the blueprints and finish the engine, you can travel to Iskandar. On Iskandar, we have systems capable of removing pollution and restoring planets. Is she serious? Unfortunately, I have no way of transporting these systems to Earth. What I can do is I have my sister Sasha hand over the latest model of the wave motion core, which drives the wave motion engine. It is my firm belief that you will conquer any unforeseen hardships en route to Iskandar. 1 year ago, Earth received the wave motion engine schematics from Iskandar. We use it to complete a ship capable of interstellar travel. I didn't think interstellar travel was even possible. Its name is the Yamato! I heard that somewhere before. According to the information in the capsule, Iskandar is located at 1,600 light years from Earth, in the large Magellanic Cloud. That makes it 3,336. Sí, pero yo creo que esto ya es el definitivo de Blizzard. Toma. Round trip. No. A ver, lo que pasará con el tiempo es que venderán la empresa, habrá un nuevo y el nuevo a ver qué hará. Pero lo típico, declararán la empresa en bancarrota, lo comprará otra empresa, seguramente Disney, y Disney dirá, vamos a hacer pasta. No, eso sería lo bueno, Realta. Eso sería lo mejor que pudiera pasar, que cogieran y se lo vendieran a Microsoft. Yo llevo jugando... A ver, todo tiene que acabar en cierto momento. Pero veamos, porque al WoW le va a salir una competencia súper gorda ahora. El MMORPG de League of Legends, que han anunciado. A ver si lo cancelan, pero tiene pinta de que el género MMORPG va a volver. Joder, ¿en serio? Pero no creo que eso pase con los nicks de YouTube. Sé lo que quieres decir con... Bueno, eso es otra, tío. Lo de text to speech, por favor, tío. Qué tragedia. Y qué maldita tragedia, tío. No le compro una figura. Es que, tío, es que me dan ganas. Es que con lo que me gusta Warhammer 40.000 y no quiero... es que vaya mesecito, tío. Vaya maldito mesecito de julio. A ver, es que, tío, de verdad, de verdad. Vaya mesecito de julio. Es que tanto monta tanto. Game Workshop que Blizzard, que quería hacer básicamente Warhammer, se va un poquito y después Warhammer está haciendo lo mismo, que es lo peor de todo. Blizzard, que todo el motivo de por qué existe Warcraft es porque Blizzard quería hacer Warhammer. Y le dijeron Game Workshop, porque Game Workshop en esa época no quería saber nada sobre videojuegos. Que pensaba que los videojuegos eran una pérdida de tiempo. Y no querían dar la... Y por eso crearon Warcraft. Pero Warcraft tenía que ser Warhammer. Quería ser Warhammer al principio. Así que imagínate. Yo de verdad, es que me da una pena, tío. Yo comprendo que nuevos tiempos que quieren cambiar un poquito las cosas y que quieren ser un poco más progresivos, lo hacen todas las empresas ya, ¿vale? Pero, tío, ya ves, anda que no se perdieron con Warcraft. ¿Te imaginas en el universo paralelo en el que Blizzard hizo los juegos de Game Workshop? No le hubieran dado oportunidad ninguna a que THQ hubiera hecho Dawn of War. Dawn of War es, diría yo, de los pocos videojuegos de Game Workshop que de verdad merecen la pena. This is not a mandatory mission. Those who wish to stay behind may do so. We will set sail tomorrow morning at 6 hours. Lateness will be taken as a desire to stay. So it's true. It was really the sumo plan. I guess we got a choice to make. We are making the long journey to Iskandar. Dismiss. Es verdad, esto es del anime de las Space Battleship Yamato. Se me olvidó. Dawn of War se ha ido a la... Sí. Pero es que el 3... madre mía, el 3, por favor. Lo jugué y dije yo... ¿Esto qué es? ¿Esto tipo esto? ¿Cómo diría? ¿Esto qué es? ¿Qué hicisteis? ¿Intentasteis ser...? ¿Qué queríais hacer con el juego? ¿Queríais hacer un MOBA? ¿Queríais hacer un juego de base? Aclaraos de una vez. Otro... Ya ves. Está claro que el Ultimate Apocalypse Mod es ya el definitivo del DAO, de Dawn of War. Y el Dawn of War 2, no... Prefiero el Dawn of War 1, pero el 2 lo he jugado y no me he terminado la primera... el juego base. Y a ver, está entretenido, pero prefiero Dawn of War 1. Yo, Chitose, everything going okay? You are acting rather familiar, yes, eh? We know each other for a whole week. I think we gotten to know each other by now. I disagree. Okay. So how do we get to know? No, don't hit on her. Brr. Away. You can start by calling me my name. I prefer not to, insane. I was just joking. Wow, tough crowd. Anyway, how things with the ERS 100? Did you ever figure out what it was? No, I just do the odd jobs around here. I'm not that privy to the details of research. You seem a little down today. What did that attack from the chameleon shake you up a bit, or is something else? Que yo sepa, no. Battleship Yamato no era un anime. Battleship Yamato es un anime de los 80. Que recuerde. A ver, espérate. Ten en cuenta que la historia del Super Robot Wars esta empieza con Battleship Yamato. A ver, Battleship Yamato, Space Battleship Yamato. ¿Vale? Del 74, 1. Y no, es un anime. Es un anime normal y corriente. De hecho, el anime es de... me suena este nombre, Keisuke Fujikawa. Pero no. Y hubo bastante secuelas, de hecho. Hasta el 2009. Uf. Final Yamato. Y después sacan otro Yamato en el 94. Space Battleship Grey Yamato. Pero sí, llevan desde... Incluso han hecho un remake. Al parecer. Empezaron con el 2012 y siguen hasta el 2021. Space Yamato sí... Nada, seguramente te habrás confundido con otra cosa. Pero vamos. You seem a little down today. Did that attack up? That attack hit this area pretty hard. But I hope spring's eternal. Ah, the Yamato, right? I heard all about that. It leaves tomorrow, you know? I'm aware. So, is that all you got down, Chitose? Are you thinking about it? I already asked for permission to board. I was denied. Oh? I have dreamed of riding aboard the Yamato ever since I stationed in here. It's Earth's last hope. After all, I can't see why you'd be drawn to it. I know why they denied me. I have next to no combat experience. I'm basically a rookie. Well, yes. Just keep it up. You won't be a new recruit forever. Where there is a will, there is a way. That's kind of cliche, but it's true. Yeah, I know. What's wrong? I thought you were joking, saying Murakumo. Maybe I had you pegged wrong. See, you don't know me well enough. Well, I have to keep developing art. That will be an sign. If you need something to do, help me with my assignment. Okay, let's not go overboard. I'm off duty until I go back to the moon. And I aim to fully enjoy every second. Bye, Soji. Bye again, Sign. Thank you. I feel a little bit better now. At least I can face tomorrow's lunch with a smile now. Scenario 1. Fight from Despair. Oh, finally. ¿Tú sabes qué es lo peor del Super Robot Wars? Que tienen... muchas veces el juego se parece a una maldita visual novel. I should be able to see the Yamato from here. The Yamato is going to save the world. Hear that, Mom? Dad? And you? Yamato Hangar. Officer Kodai. So you are the one. Lieutenant Junior Grade Kato. Appointed Aircraft Squad Captain. You have my apologies. For what? The restrictions after I pilot the Cosmos Zero without permission? I'm not upset about that. It was my fault anyway. Then let me just say this. I'll take orders from you because you are my superior. Much appreciated. But you will pay if you get anyone needlessly killed. Well, you won't have to worry about that. I'd better not have to. That will be all, Lieutenant. I'm not joking around. So, he's the tactical officer. What are you doing here, Yamamoto? I thought that you were assigned to accounting. Yes, sir. Return now, sir. Yamato Bridge. Okay, time to get things sorted. Are you tactical officer Kodai? Whoa! Is something wrong? No, it's just you startled me, miss. La verdad es que, ¿cómo se nota que tiene una pinta a Harlock? ¿También? Pues parece ser que sí. Una nave espacial necesita un contable. Bueno, a ver, teniendo en cuenta que los contables... Los soldados tienen un salario también. Y un contable también puede hacer abastecimiento. Recuerda esto. Alguien tiene que contar las provisiones. Así que sí, un contable es importante tenerlo en una nave. Por cierto, hablando de nave, he ido al HMS Belfast. Voy a sacar un vídeo dentro de poco, así que... Y tío, es genial estar dentro de un barco de la Segunda Guerra Mundial. Una nave. Incredible, she looks almost exactly like the Iskandarian woman we saw on Mars. I'm Operations Officer Yuki Mori. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir. Where is the commander? Sí, he estado dentro. Tío, me pasé 4 horas, pero... Hay sitios, hay espacios muy pequeñitos, tío. Había espacios en los que me era difícil. Y dentro de la nave. Y hay escaleras súper pequeñas. Y que se nota que es un barco de la Segunda Guerra Mundial, de guerra, tío. Que ahí no te vas a encontrar cosas modernas. Salvo una cosa que encontré, tío, que habían puesto ordenadores y una sala entera para que la gente pudiera jugar World of Warships dentro, tío. Where's the commander? Where's the commander, Okita? He's in his quarters, I think. Thanks. What was that all about? Yamato commanding officer's cabin. Excuse me, sir. You must be the tactical officer. What is it? I'm the brother of Mamoru Kodai, commanding officer of the Yukikase. I say continue. I heard the operation was a diversion to ensure that the Iskandarian ship safe passage. Did the men and women on the front lines know that? Mamoru Kodai was a fine man, an exemplary serviceman, and I was the one who ordered him to his death. How? I'm sorry, son. One more thing, Commander Okita. Go ahead. Regarding my appointment as a tactical officer, sir, frankly speaking, I'm not qualified, sir. Frankly speaking, all other candidates under consideration for leadership opinions were killed in the last attack on this base. You are the only one left. Congratulations, you are in a promotion. No, you are the man for the job because we have no one else. But let me finish. The man who was to fill this position was none other than your brother Mamoru. You can't be serious. I had to look at your record. I determined that you can adequately perform your duties. Now it's up to you to do so. Understood, sir. Dismissed. Yamato Bridge. Ah, Shima. Hey, Kodai. I'm sorry I'm late. You wanted to see me about something? Never mind, I've been taking care of it. That should be everyone. Indeed. Executive Officer Lieutenant Commander Shiro Sanada. Sir. Engineer Officer Lieutenant Commander Hirosaemon Tokugawa. Sir, Tokugawa. No, bueno, a ver, pero creo que cuando... La verdad, si te soy sincero, no he visto este anime. Y tú sabes, el tema de... No juegas un Super Robot Wars si te quieres comer un montonazo de spoilers. Es más, ¿sabes la norma de los Super Robot Wars? No ponen nada de un anime hasta que no han pasado 3 años. Hasta que la gente no ha tenido tiempo para verlo. Después lo ponen. Porque te comes toda la historia del anime. Y lo peor de todo es que te la comes mezclada con otros animes. Así que imagínate. Head Navigator Lieutenant Daisuke Shima. Sir. Operations Officer Lieutenant Yuki Mori. Sir. Tactical Officer Lieutenant Susumu Kodai. Sir. And continuous. Yes, sir. The enemy is attacking. Commander's officer confirms situation with HQ. Reply from HQ. Interstellar ballistic munitions confirmed. They are headed for Earth for this ship. So the attack was just a way to make sure that the Yamato actually existed. Can we set sail yet? Steering and the wave motion engine requires a large amount of electrical power. What the heck is that? It's a Yamato Autonomous Supercomputer, AU-09. Please address me as the analyzer. Tokugawa, go order engineering to start the wave motion engine. Roger! Battle stations, everyone. The enemy will send more than missiles. What the? Incoming transmission from HQ. Enemy forces are closing in on the Yamato. That's the last thing that we needed. Ooh. The chameleons are here. No, it can't be. That's the tactical lab. Tactical lab block. This is awful. Is anybody here? This is Kisaragi with the defense unit. Please respond. I see only two things, Kisaragi. Also, the Earth was taking the Earth not enough for you, chameleons. You took our oceans, you took our lives, you took our future. What's next? Wait, there is something in the lab's hangar. This wasn't here 3 days ago, was it? How did this get here? This lab wasn't developing any weapons. I have no choice. I have to give it a shot. Qué típico. Ay, pero ¿qué hace este mecha en medio de ningún sitio? Bueno, me voy a montar. This is not looking good. The base defense force has been wiped out. Jam! Can't we mobilize the Falcon? Commander! For now, we wait. Are you sure? Kodai, look. Some of the defense force is still active. What's going on with that unit? What is all of this? It seems impossible to control this thing. The cockpit looks sturdy enough to protect a pilot who's not wearing a firelight suit, but this seems really dangerous. Was way too much power, more weapons than anybody needs. Is this sort of a crazy prototype of the defective machine? Woo! Okay, it seems to have stabilized. I think I can get the handle of the controls. Now I just need to figure out what's going on with the firearms control system. Huh? The FCS has been sent to auto. I think I can live with that. Do you think it's malfunctioning? I can't tell. Transmission from the machine. It says leave everything to me. Let it take from the front line. Focus on launching this ship. Roger! This machine can even has its own repair apparatus. Things get crazy, I bet I could activate it and somehow manage. Alright, chameleons, I'm not letting you taking anything else. We are eternally hopeful. Virtual conditions, blah blah blah. Bank Ray. Ah. Don't worry. La mejor parte de un super robot, un Robot Wars. This is the best part. Mom, that's you. Give me strength to keep fighting. Dodge! Yes! Action. Start battle. Counter attack. I'm dying. Boom. I can totally do this. I can't carry my fear. I couldn't even go into battle with this thing.
ガミラス、私たちは負けないから。速い相手はよく狙う。火力ならこれが一番。エネルギー充填。そこ。
ブーン
撃墜確認。
Me recuerda a Gundam Seed. No, Gundam 0. Ah, no me acuerdo cómo se llamaba el segundo. Pero... ¡Oh!
ガミラスの攻撃なんかに、私義理がたい女だから、これの威力なら。お願いだから当たってよ。いけ
ー。ブン。
いかん、機体が。
勝負ありよ。
Okay. The best thing of a Super Robot Wars, if you don't play for this, you don't deserve to play this game. Player phase 4. X action. Attack.
速い相手はよく狙う。火力ならこ
で
れが
れ
一番。
でれでれ。
エネルギー充填。そこ。
Más o menos. Al principio del juego sí, Realta. Al principio del juego sí. Pero sí, es una pseudo novela visual, eso es verdad. Mezclando todas las series de Mecha que participan. O en este caso, por ejemplo, cosas relacionadas en plan con naves espaciales también las meten de vez en cuando. De hecho, en el siguiente juego, espérate un momentito. Super Robot Wars List. A ver, la lista de este juego son... creo que en el siguiente es cuando meten... no Outlaw Star. Cowboy Bebop. Pero aquí en este meten Z Gundam, doble Z, Gundam Seed Destiny, Gundam 00, Gundam Unicorn, The Brave Express Might Game, Getter Robot, Martian Success con Nadeshiko, Mazinger, Full Metal Panic, The Rebuild of Evangelion, Space Shield Battleship Yamato y Cross Angel. Si te suena... Eva, en algún momento en el juego van a aparecer los Evans. Otra vez. Los Evans aparecen muchísimo. Somehow pero es de Evangelion de las tres películas 1.0, 2.0 y 3.0. Recuerda esto. La semana que viene la 3.0 más 1 se estrena en Amazon Prime y la voy a ver en directo. Pero no la voy a retransmitir. Voy a retransmitirme yo la cámara y voy a estar viendo yo la peli. Y el que quiera verla conmigo, la ve conmigo. Y ya está. Time to survey the situation. What's the situation, Tokugawa? We don't have power to start the electricity coming right up, old man. Sorry for the wait. I thought we were going to fall short even if we use all the power on the forest. And yet look. Earth Federation forces Far East headquarters. Hang on, Kita, we are diverting power to the Yamato from Africa, Eurasia, and North America. The world pins its hopes on the Yamato, sir.
波動エンジン始動機関始動フライホイール接続出圧上昇90960100エネルギー充填100
波動エンジン回転数良好いきます。
惑星間弾道弾捉えました。
船体を起こせ偽装解除
これは
この船は敵の目を欺くため偽装していたのだ。
偽装？じゃあ僕たちが見たあの沈没戦艦だ。
そうだヤマトだ宇宙戦艦ヤマトだ敵惑星間弾道弾をここで迎撃する主砲発射準備
主砲発射準備
罰病ヤマト発進
罰病ヤマト発進します。
主砲発射準備
はい主砲発射準備ショック可能エンジンからエネルギー伝導割る照準合わせ誤差修正マイナス1コンマ3測敵よし照準よし
撃ち方始め
キャー
No, the Yamato has been hit! The explosion was immense. We must have vaporized the entire ship. You spoke too soon. The Yamato is intact. Disabled when we moved to barrier. No damage to report, sir. We did it! We survived! Kodai! Yes, sir. Well done. Thank you, sir. Come on, give yourself a pat on the back. We got a long journey ahead of us. One unlike any mankind has undertaken. I can't congratulate myself just yet. So it's finally awoken. Godspeed, Yamato. You will be our beacon of hope. Ensign Kisaragi Cheetos and the Bank Ray are ordered to join the Yamato. Is this sort of simplified directive? I mean, aren't you supposed to follow this order? The hatch open. Nowhere to go but onward, I guess. Let's go, Bank Ray. I can't do anything as long as I've got you. No, pero tú sabes que es lo peor, tío, que el juego, el personaje principal del juego no es el personaje principal. Básicamente siempre está ahí cuando las cosas pasan, básicamente. Lo tienen en plan como una especie como de pseudo-link entre todas las series, básicamente. Porque si te das cuenta, la trama no tiene nada que ver con el personaje principal. El personaje principal siempre está ahí de... En plan de, bueno, pues estas cosas están pasando, vale. We're embarking on a... Bla, bla, bla. Scanner. Steel yourself. The Yamato battle has just begun. Ahora meterán Gundam. Es que me lo sé. Dentro de poco vendrán los Gundam. Whew. At least the bank rate can automatically dock itself. That's a break. Chitose! That is you, isn't it? Inside Murakumo. How did you get here? Ah, you know, I managed. I headed to the evacuation block just as the attack began. The guys at the lab said you were there. They were going pretty crazy. Oh god, everyone's safe. Then they asked me if I could be so kind as go to search for you, Chitose. Which is how I ended up getting sudden orders to board the Yamato. So I did. I got the same order. Must be a last minute vacancy that they needed to fill. I'm pretty sure that that's not how it works. Hold it right there. We have you surrounded. Don't even think about moving. Who are you exactly? We are the Yamato Security Detail and its captain, Lieutenant Junior Grade Shinja Ito. I am to apprehend the stowaways. Stowaways? Whose ass? You got it all wrong. Let's determine that you have boarded the ship without permission. That will be all, Officer Hoshima. Detain the stowaways, quickly. Yes, sir. Are you serious? Hey, what are you doing? I was just receiving orders. What is the meaning of this? Ah, there we go. Bonus X. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Why is it available? Oh, okay. Nothing is available. Okay then. List. Next info, blah blah blah. Pilot. Customization. No. Oh, okay. Money. Nah. Always weapon rank. Oh. Weapon rank up. Always. Skill 3. Okay. Skill program. Yeah, okay. Save first. Yes, please. And next map. Altitude, blah blah blah. Exiting Earth's atmosphere. Switching to thrusters. Goodbye, Earth. First the seas evaporated, then Gamaliel's invasive plants took root and ruined the land. Siempre suele haber como una especie como de disonancia causada por un mal mayor que suele ser el enemigo principal. Sí, lo sé, hay muchas tierras diferentes, muchas alternativas, pero normalmente siempre suelen echarle la culpa a una especie como de... incluso hay algunas series que pueden... que, por ejemplo, las series de Gundam pueden, entre comillas, coexistir en cierta manera. Pero casi siempre eso, le suelen echar que es una pollada, la simple... o que no están pasando en la misma línea temporal... Cosas de esas. Hay algo que siempre está afectando las dimensiones de cierta manera. Por así decirlo. Y hay portales a dimensiones que se cierran y se abren. Y normalmente lo que pasa entre juegos es que... al final, siempre va en trilogía. Siempre el primer juego de la trilogía va en correlación hasta el último juego. Y ahí es cuando ya acaban con el malo final. Que ya el último juego suelen darle menos protagonismo a las series, entre comillas, y suele ya ser más protagonista el protagonista. Lo único que no me gusta es que el protagonista de cada uno de ellos siempre lo cambian en cada juego. Es la única cosa que no me hace tanta gracia. Y de que al final simplemente estás jugando simplemente te pones a jugar la historia de Evangelion y de repente hay Gundams matando ángeles, por ejemplo. O Mazinger Z contra Los Ángeles. O los Evangelion contra las bestias mecánicas. Sí, está guay, a ver, a mí me gusta que eso pase. Pero, claro, o te encuentras que el Evangelion 1 entra en Berserker Y todos los demás robots tienen que meterle de hostias al Evangelion. Para controlarlo. Por ejemplo. No, I just wonder if it's even possible to save it. Is that a lack of confidence I hear? Absolutely not. There is a ship off the board of the starboard bow. One of ours. Is the Kirishima? It has... Sí, los crossovers está guay. En el siguiente juego, de hecho, está Code Geass. En el siguiente juego sé que está Code Geass. Is the Kirishima? They must have dodged enemy fire, hanging on the till the veteran. Okita, my brother in arms, I know that what your body has been through, but the choice is yours. This is what you want. I won't stand in your way. Godspeed. We are counting on you. Incoming transmission from Commander Hijitaka. May the seas be calm and the battles victorious. So long, Pops. Pops? Oh, Commander Hijikata was my guardian for a little while. I guess a kind of slip-off. Jibunwo. ¿Qué quieres decir con Jibunwo? I see ya. ¿El opening del Yamato o qué? The earth is yours now, Hijikata. We're counting on you. We'll soon pass by the moon, charting a course for Mars at cruising speed. To be honest, that's fucking fast if they are in space, actually. Sí, el opening de Code Geass, pero Code Geass no está en este juego. Pero es de la nueva, del Lelouch Resurrection. No me la he visto. Me la tengo que ver antes de jugar el juego porque me voy a comer unos spoilers del Lelouch Resurrection brutal. Y me impresiona que la gente no lo haya visto tanto. Yo no... Será que tampoco me codeo que la gente aquí no tiene tanta... No es tan weeaboo como en España. Pero bueno. Jibunwo sekai sae no kaete shimae sora. Yamato reception room. Huh? Now you're going to tell me the truth. You have been asking me that I keep telling I told you everything that there is to know. I voluntarily piloted the bank race, survived a battle in it, and unless I received an order to join up with the Yamato soon after. So that's what I did. You have to believe me. You look at me in the eye this time, which goes a long way towards erasing doubt. I'm telling you, we haven't done anything wrong. Whenever you doubt that we are saying or not. Easy now. There is a lot about the present situation that no one understands. As you say in Sign Kisaragi, the hatch was already open by the time you made your final approach. And Insane Murakumo also passed through the checkpoint without incident when he arrived. Exactly, which means that somebody must have sent out these orders during the confusion surrounding the launch. So what about instead of taking it on us, you focus your efforts on finding who's been pulling the strings about your ship? Pulling the strings, you say. Suppose what? Suppose that we are stowaways. What then? Are you going to send us back to Earth? A fine question. We are already We are already at cruising speed. Another present. Oh, yeah, it's time sensitive. We certainly can turn back. Now that we have a craft with sent you back, so we get to stay about it, right? Don't get too excited. He could still blast us into space, like they did to stowaways back in the day. We have a long way since the exploration. We are not allowed a finger Johnson. Commander Okita has been informed of the current situation. So please, talk to the commander, convince him to let me stay on board the Yamato. I'll pilot the bank ray. I'll fire if you tell me to. I'll do the odd jobs around the ship. Anything. That's not the kind of thing that... Well, that's the kind of thing that you want to hear from a woman like her, you know? Calm yourself and say, Kisaragi, I don't have that kind of authority as it is. That will be Officer Hoshina. These two are free to go. Are you serious? They have been assigned to the tactical officer for the time being. That would be me, Lieutenant Susumu Kodai. I have taken responsibility for you. It is you. Good to see you again, saying Kisaragi. I wish it were under better circumstances. So you are the Yamato's tactical officer now. It wasn't quite sunk in yet, but I aim to carry out my duties to the best of my ability. So, that I've been granted permission to remain on board, I shall commit to myself to the Yamato. But I admire your resolve, but I have a lot of questions about the Van Ray that need answering first. I would like you and Insane Murakumo to accompany me to the hangar. Yes, sir. Congratulations, Insane Kisaragi. Thank you, sir. I look forward to work alongside you. Sorry for all the trouble, Hoshina. Catch you later! That certainly got released pretty quickly, likely because security released a statement proclaiming their innocence as well. Why? Apparently there may be a list that were rerouted. That's absurd. Either way, I think we better keep on them toes for a bit, starting with assigning a security detail to keep an eye on them. Understood. No, tú sabes cuál es la putada. Yo no me fío de la gente con los ojos cerrados, tío. En todos los malditos animes, quien tiene los ojos cerrados es un maldito traidor y es un maldito... Officer Sanada, I bought... ¿Por qué la música es tan sexy, tío? I bought the Science Kisaragi Chito-san Shoji Murakumo with me. Thank you, Kodai. En Science Kisaragi, I am Lieutenant Commander Shiro Sanada. Ojos de zorro. Ya ves, ojos de zorro traidor. De Executive, que se lo digan, vamos. Todos, todos los malditos con los ojos de zorro, tío. Siempre, siempre. And the Executive and Technical Officer, Lieutenant Nimi, and I has been examining the machine you were piloting. Lieutenant Kaoru Nimi, Information Officer, a pleasure. The pleasure is mine. I'm proud to call myself a member of the Yamato crew, regardless of the process which I became one. We will see what the commander says about the details. For now, he's taking great interest in this machine. I would very much like to thank the commander in person should the opportunity present itself. We analyzed it for potential threats, but found none. Oh, good! If I'm honest, it was the Van Ray that saved me and gave me the power to fight back. Based on its construction, we thought it was a type of mobile suit, but couldn't find any schematics for it in our database, which means it's a custom design made without proper clearance from the Federation. Do you know anything about it, Shitose? The tactical lab must have developed it, right? At the very least, I know that there was nothing like it in the hangar as recently as a few days ago. So it must have been smuggled in from somewhere. Whoa, officer. With all due respect, it could have been a rush job, slapped together over the past few days. That's simply not possible. I feel compelled to offer that having piloted it, the Van Ray is quite impressive. Sí, a ver. Básicamente, si te das cuenta, tú sabes qué es lo que pasa, que después con los personajes originales de Super Robot Wars, hubo una serie de Super Robot Wars con los personajes originales. Que metieron varios personajes y como que hicieron como un retcon con varios personajes de todos los juegos. Un momento. Se ría aquí el cable. Debería comprarme unos cascos mejores, tío. Que los malditos cascos siempre están los cables que se les meten los nudos estos. Y encima, como tengo la cabeza grande, pues me voy a tenerme que comprar unos cascos nuevos porque los auriculares como que se me han puesto como grandes, por así decirlo. Me compré unos para el trabajo, los típicos Sades, ¿vale? Que es la marca que suelo comprar. Pero, tío, del tirón ya se empiezan como el cable como a enliarse, tío, por la tensión. Me da un coraje porque es que no me duran nada. O el cable tieso, tío. Y cuando los peinas, ¿vale? Se ponen bien. Pero, claro, yo no me tengo ganas de ponerme a peinar cable. También. Un momento. Ugh. A ver, ahora. It has as much thrust as it does have firepower. Not to mention, it has its own repair apparatus. I'm not sure what they were after with this design. At first I couldn't control the speed of firepower, but the band rate manages both of those automatically when I engage in battle. Interesting. If it weren't for the band rate, I'm not confident that I could have been able to protect the Yamato. It sounds to me like we owe this machine a debt of gratitude. Officer Sanada? This is a fascinating system. If I learned to pilot it more efficiently, I could become an asset to the force. I like your readiness, rookie. Are you talking to me? I certainly am. I'm Lieutenant Junior Grace Saburo Kato, captain of the aircraft squad to which you have been assigned. I'm Ensign Hiroki Shinohara, the vice captain. Welcome aboard. Ensign Kisaragi Chitose, a new recruit with a lot to learn. At your service. You're certainly energetic. May I call you Chitose? Oh, don't waste your time. I've been trying to get clearance to do that, but I went straight with an old luck. Oh yeah, you are going to make a great rival. I would be honored to kick your ass. Ensign Murakumo, the start of the line. That goes for you too, Shinohara. Don't embarrass the aircraft squad. Well, Kato, I'll leave the rest to you, now that I've introduced you two. Kodai, Nimi, let's go. It's almost time for the briefing. Ensign Kisaragi, you should know that machine has some sort of pilot verification system on board. No one but you can pilot it now. You and I are going to analyze it when we have more time. Yes, sir. I'd be happy to assist. There is a lot I'd like to learn for myself. Very well, please excuse me. Excuse me, Lieutenant Kato, what is the current status of our assignment? We had an intensive look at your record. Does that mean I am on the aircraft squad? Yes, but we don't have a craft to assign you. That means you will be on the reserve corps. Say what? Kisaragi is as well. That forces us plenty of time to figure out how to use the bang ray. Understood. So what you will have me to do? We have some pressing needs in accounting. If you hit me managing goods, I'm the woman for the job. That's one of my assignments back at the lab. ¿Ves? Te lo dije. ¿Contables? Los contables cuentan lo que hay en la nave. Te lo dije. Te lo dije, te lo dije, te lo dije y te lo dije. Un contable es muy útil en una nave. Hello, Kato. My bid is no recruits who has been assigned to accounting. Sure they are. Good lad, Akira. I am saying Akira Yamamoto. Allow me to show you the accounting department. Oh yeah, the accounting life looks thrilling. As only this once, Murakumo. No, a ver, eso también. Bueno, mucho daño, puedes sabotear los suministros. Y si no hay suministro, ¿quién sobrevive en la nave? In your head as on Akira, you will have to contend with the Star Aircraft Squad. Roger that, loud and clear, sir. Don't worry, Lieutenant Kato, I'll keep an eye on Sai Murakumo. See to it that you do, Kisaragi. I reward you with combat training. Please do. Okay, let's go. I'll start by introducing you to Lieutenant Hirataka. They are quite the eager new recruits, aren't they? Indeed. I wouldn't want her to die if I were you. What are you trying to say? I'm talking about Akira. She still seems to have an interest in the squad. I can't let her suffer the same fate as Yamamoto. Daughter of a fallen colonel or not, I think you are worrying a little too much. So Aki, where is exactly the Yamato right now? What are the Yamato's coordinates at the present, Ensign Yamamoto? Here we are heading for Mars. Mars? On the way to Skandar or something? I don't know the specifics, but it sounds like we need to stop there to restock before continuing. Ensign Yamamoto, may I ask you a question? Akira is fine. And I called you Chitos instead. Got it, thank you, Akira. Hey! What is that with the double standard? Now, what was your question? You're not required to answer, but I noticed you have red eyes. Are you from Mars? I am, Arcadia City, to be exact. Between the Jupiter 1 and the Gamilius attacks, I heard almost everyone had to return to Earth, which makes me wonder what business we have on Mars. Yamato Center War Room. Ladies and gentlemen, even at the speed of light, the journey to Skandar and back will take 3,300 a lot of years. We were in it for long haul. Yep, we have to make that journey in just 1 year. How do we? In order to accomplish this, we will have to suppress light speed, travel instead at warp speed. We will open an artificial wormhole and use it to travel substantially faster than the speed of light. Mira, ahí tienes tu explicación. El agujero negro acabará en una de las otras realidades. Ahí tienes la explicación. Suficiente. Emerging as our destination on the other end. I'm not an expert, but is that even possible? Theoretically, yes. But if our timing is off, however, it's entirely possible that we could rip out la in the space-time continuum. ¡Míralo! ¡Te lo he dicho! ¡Te lo he dicho! Siempre es algo con el continuo espacio-tiempo, ¿vale? No. Vamos. Es que siempre es lo mismo. Absolutamente siempre es lo mismo. Oh, sí, venga, vamos a crear un agujero en la disformidad. Ya ves, tío, la maldita disformidad. In other words, we must be extremely careful when using the wave motion engine. Unfortunately, we left Earth without one of those parts we needed to ensure the engine's safe operation. Now I get it. The part we need must be on the merchant base. Earth has already run out of the resources and equipment needed to build a proper spaceship. We believe that the only capacitors capable of driving the wave motion engine are on Mars. And if there is any troops left on Mars, we wouldn't even have to land. They could just send it to us. In your dreams, there isn't a single soul left on that rock. Mars was officially declared deserted after everyone immigrated and the army withdrew. But some people have fled to Mars now that the Gamilians have focused their attacks on Earth. Now that you mention it, your crew was stationed on Mars in order to make contact with the Iskandarian envoy, wasn't it, Kodai? We were, now that Mars is no longer under attack, some people are trying to eke out of a living there. Remember, we have an obligation to save the other planets of the solar system if we are to save Earth. Yes, sir! What's wrong, Mori? Sasha has been laid to rest on Mars, hasn't she, all along? Yes, she was. Scenario 2. The Pirates of Mars. We have completed our descent. I'll have visuals on the Altinia base shortly. There's definitely the Altinia base site. Looks like we are in a lonely landing, though. We can't waste a lot of time. Let's get the materials we need and get to work. I am picking something on radar. It's a... Mobile suit inbound. Based on the type, it belongs to the Jupiter Empire. Impossible. I thought they were wiped out in the Jupiter War 2 years ago. Jupiter ghosts have resurrected Mars, haven't they? Based on a quick survey of the situation, it looks like they have commanded the Altinia base altogether. Commander, the Jupiter Empire has sent combat preparations. Aihara, open every communications channel that we got. Yes, sir. This is Yuso Kita, commander of the Earth Federation's Force Yamato. We carry materials from the Altinia base for a mission of great importance for all humanity. We wish to negotiate for the materials we need. They are attacking. I guess they are not open to negotiation. They are forcing our hand. Wait, Commander, the Yamato is designed to fight against the Gamilians. Turning its cannons on humans wood. The Yamato was built to make the journey to Scandal, Kodai. You will do as well, do well to remember that. Human or not, there are obstacles on the journey to Skandar. Even if they are from Earth, we fight evil, Kodai, but... I'll say it again, we fight evil, especially the evil that finds its ways in people's hearts. Get to your battle stations, everyone! The battle to reclaim the Altinia base begins now. All gunners, prepare to fire! Gunners, prepare to fire! We must crush all opponents that stand in the way of our progress. That's an order! Raku. Esos son de Gundam, por cierto. Attention crew, this will be the first substantial battle of the Yamato. However, we must not lose sight of our mission, which is to travel to Skandar at all costs. Think of this as a mission not to eradicate our enemies, but to extend our lives. Sí, sí. Será porque estará mezclada la historia, básicamente. A veces, te lo he dicho, que a veces lo hacen. Ojo. Pero básicamente eso, que los mezclan, las series que son más o menos compatibles, las historias las mezclan y ya está. Boom. What? Dije esto es imposible, una nave espacial haga una esquiva. Es muy imposible, ¿vale? And all of this just for a mobile suit. Hey! Will the aircraft squad be deployed? We have no orders to do so. I could understand a call if we were Gamillions. The fact that we are facing off against mobile suits says that to me that we should get out of there too. Commander Okita must consider this some sort of combat test for the Yamato. I'm picking up more signals on the radar. We got more mobile suits inbound. Ah, any reinforcements? Eh? Does that Gundam have a skull on it? Commander, they are? Crossbone Gundams. The Crossbones, the same pirates who brought the root the enemy in the Jupiter War. Básicamente sí, están haciendo como si el Yamato existiera en el mismo universo de Gundam. Coming transmission from the Gundam. Reading verbatim. This is Toy Aronnax from the Crossbone of the Crossbone Vanguard. We got your back. Thank him for his cooperation at once. Agent, sir, deploy the Vanguard Kodai. Along with the Cosmo Falcon Squadron, sir? Negative, just the Vanguard. On it, sir. Why they are sending so many troops to Mars? Is the Jupiter Empire using Mars as a stepping stone to attack Earth? Mobile units following the Yamato's position. We will be able to turn the tide of battle in our favor if you remain within easy reach. If you drift too far out of the range of the Yamato's comms, you are going to be in big trouble. We were supposed to travel to Iskander. Now we are teaming up with a Gundam pirate to fight the Juniper Empire on Mars? This is crazy. We can't let the Jupiter Empire walk over us though. They will destroy Earth. Wait, was it Officer Sanada said that the pilot verification system was there to stand? I needed to know. Come in, Kisaragi. This is the captain speaker. You have one order. Make it back alive. That is all. Right, Captain. You have my word. Nah. Voy a dejar que los Hundan consigan experiencia. Que después el juego se pone difícil. El juego se pone difícil en plan de que te matan de un golpe los bosses, ¿vale? Que no es coñe. Que después los bosses de este juego son brutales. Boom. Boom. Mm-hmm.
地球最後の希望を叩き潰してくれる。こんなこともあろうかというやつだ。対空戦闘。爆発する。
ボン。That was flawless. So this is what it's like to work under Yuzo Kita, Earth's greatest commander. Don't fall asleep on the job, Kodai. You got to confirm that battle has ended. Yes, sir. We can do this with this man at the helm. It doesn't matter who stands in our way. Gundam. Ah, the Juniper Empire. Do they think they can use Mars as a stepping stone to attack Earth? Don't they know what's happened? There is no point in torturing Earth anymore.
New type. 我らの邪魔をするかスカルハート。最低限の動きで。 対空応戦しろ。機体が
¿Sabes a qué juego me recuerda? Siempre Super Robot Wars. A Shining Force. Es igualito que el Shining Force, tío. Ah, 2-7. I'm representing the entire aircraft squad. I'll bet it'll be a big performance. Well, Bank Ray, we promised Captain Kato we'll make it back alive. We had better make good on our word.
できることを全力でやる。
スラスターにダメージだと。地球製の兵器だ。帝国の敵ではないわ。
Bueno, a ver, teniendo en cuenta que hay algunos de estos robots que son más poderosos que los titanes. A ver, teniendo en el momento en el que el Geta Robo aparezca, el Geta Robo directamente se come planetas, ¿vale? No me jodas. Eh.
帝国の邪魔をする者には死を。
これでもまだ戦争したいのか、あんたたちは。この位置ならこれだ。
No, ya. Pero tío, el Tengentopa Gurren Lagann, que te tira galaxias enteras, tío. Como si fueran shurikens. Bam, 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 bam. Gatsu! Boom, boom. ¿Eh? Die. Ah. Ah. No. Oh, it's the protagonist. I need the expo for her.
怖いなんて言ってられない。
爆発する。
Yep. Enemy forces eradicated. The Altinia base is officially liberated. Now we need to retrieve the materials inside. I want to know more about the Empire's movements. Aihara, make contact with that Gundam. Yes, sir. Incredible. I mean, I heard the rumors, but now I got to a front row seat. Gundams are no ordinary mobile suits. If that Gundam joined us aboard the Yamato, there is no telling what we could do. Yamato reception room. So things on Earth are really that bad. Yes, but the Yamato launched to try and turn the situation around. And it would be disastrous if the Jupiter Empire mounts an invasion like they did 2 years ago. The Federation couldn't stop it, could they? Mr. Aronnax? Toby is fine. Can I ask you a question about yourself? Go ahead. I was still an officer school during the Jupiter War, but I heard that about the exploit of the cross-bombarder space pirates. It turns out the air pirate is younger than me. we just a boy during the Jupiter War, right? The Acer you're asking about the pilot of X1, I mean, was someone else, Lieutenant Kodai. I thought I did fight in the Jupiter War as well. Thank you for clarifying. I wish to thank your crew for taking on the Jupiter Empire in place of the Federation. We had no other choice. The planet bomb hadn't arrived, and the Federation had its full hands with the Chameleons. And now things are even worse. My crew and I have taken the crossbow gun mantle from Bernard Ronald and her crew. We are just doing what we can. We rescue survivors from the Chameleons' ravaged colonies and battle those who will take advantage of chaos in order to rob others. We initially supported those who escaped to Mars as part of that endeavor, but that proved difficult when the Jupiter Empire repaired. Are they going to invade Earth again? I can't say for sure. The Earth is crippled. It will just waste away even if they don't attack it. What's the point? Cruz Dogati, supreme leader of the Empire, was often a very personal type of revenge, and he wanted to wipe out the Earth in order to satiate his bloodlust. Now that he's been defeated, however, I can't think of anyone among those who remain who shares such all-consuming rage toward Earth. And yet, here we are, they are building an army on Mars. Esto es la otra cosa, tío, que asumen que te has visto los animes anteriores. Si son de una serie de serie, por ejemplo, esta serie de Gundam, pues asumen que te has visto las series anteriores de Gundam también. Así que te comes spoilers por todos sitios. Certain regions have taken catastrophic levels of damage, and after all these people have been through, have they tried to escape to Mars? We've fought with all we have, but the X1 is the only decent suite in our possession. That said, we were able to destroy the Jupiter Empire forces that landed. I don't think we will learn any more about their plans unless we pay their stronghold a visit. By which you mean to visit Jupiter itself. What do you say, Kodai? Care to hire us as your guides to Jupiter? Did you say I hire you? Just things as your bodyguards. You could even get them to make the first move if you set course that goes right by Jupiter. I don't have that kind of authority. I can't send the Yamato to work with the Jupiter Empire. Let me rephrase that. Then take me and my crew to Jupiter. We don't have the means to reach Jupiter ourselves, but we can't let the Empire rest if they are in fact rebuilding. This was your angle for the start, wasn't it? It's not the worst idea though. Is it in fact a kind of win-win? You might speak right, I speak to the commander myself. Are you finished talking, Lieutenant Kodai? Yes, Officer Mimi. Did you find the wave motion engine capacitator? We did, thankfully. Tokugawa's engineers are already working on it. Good. Sounds like we have cleared the first hurdle. Oh, and I brought someone aboard. How'd it go, Tovia? Lieutenant Kodai here says he will make a proposal to the commander for us. Are you also a member of the Crossbone Vanguard? I'm Bernadette Bliet. Thanks for taking us to Jupiter. Wait a minute. What does mean us? We're the only ones from the Crossbone Vanguard who will be traveling to Jupiter. The remaining members will remain on Mars, assisting the survivors and defending it from the Empire. But if you go to Jupiter, you will be... I've been to Jupiter before, Captain. Let's just say I'm the Crossbone Vanguard's resident expert on Jupiter. Or could we say I'm Tenit Dogati, daughter of the Supreme Leader Cruz Dogati. You can't be serious. There were official reports that claimed that Cruz Dogati had a daughter, but I never would have guessed you would be at the heart of the very group that brought the Empire down. That is precisely why I cannot stand idly by while the Jupiter Empire rebuilds. Understandably, I will alert the command to your presence as well. Thank you. So, the Yamato is venturing far beyond the Milky Way in order to save Earth. We got to do our part to protect Earth from the Empire, as their journey will be in vain. Make list. Angray, Yamato. Customization. Bank rate. Yep. Yeah. Banana. Next map. Mars solar system. Mars Sasha's grave. So this is where Sasha was laid to rest. It is. She was dead by the time Kodai and I found her. Made the long journey all by herself. Was her way of extending a helping hand, I guess. The least we could do was give her a proper burial, and she would be mourned. She made this ultimate sacrifice. A sacrifice we will honor when we reach Iskander. We have to make it. I hope you heard that, Sasha. We are going to your homeland. That's a promise. You set your sight on it. And in completing that staggering journey, you gave us hope and courage in our hour of need. Your sacrifice will have not been in vain. We are off, Sasha. I'll see to it that your sacrifice was not in vain. We'll do our best, Chitose. What? Did I say it out loud? Or could it be Tobia that you are a new type? Whoa, I haven't heard that same in ages. I was assigned to research an organization specialized in military technology, and that's where I first heard of it. 100 years ago, they were everywhere. People who totally understood one another. I was internally, it was like witnessing evolution. I still think that could have been worth if all of humanity could do that. I think the same way, Bernadette, and there is no reason to give out on that vision either. What do you mean? Think about it. For all we know, we are evolving into new types right this very second, without even realizing it. And we may yet have to fully understand each other. That's quite the optimistic view, Chitose. What other view is there? If you ask me, that optimism is our best weapon. Thank you for coming with us, Tobia. No, thank you. I wanted to pay my respects to Sasha as well. So, would you accompany us to Jupiter as well? It will be my pleasure. There is only one thing I would like to ask you. What is it, Lieutenant Shima? Would you remove the skull on your Gundam's chest? Come again? We'll be hard-pressed to allow non-pirates to travel aboard our ship. Even so, the skull heart is the soul of the crossbone banker. It's what protects us. You can't just erase it. It was a joke and nothing more. Forget I mentioned it. Was it though? You seem pretty serious. You can give it to Shima that his father before him takes protocol very seriously. Your father must have been bursting with pride when you took your first voyage as a lieutenant. My father is dead. He was killed on the first battle with the chameleons back on Earth. I'm terribly sorry. We had no way of knowing. For now, we should get back to the ship and prepare to set sail for Jupiter. And the first attempt at warp speed in human history. We will cover a fair distance considering this is only a test. It is incredible. I can't believe that we are going to make the trip from Mars to Jupiter in an instant. By any other mission to take days. Warp has to succeed otherwise. There is no way that we can make this journey to Iskander to back inside a year. This warp to Jupiter sounds like one step most stealth for man and one giant leap for mankind territory. You know, some wonderful quotes, Kisaragi? Well, quotes are like these that can inspire us to succeed. Indeed, the Jupiter Empire will no doubt be waiting for us. How big is the army? Are they planning to invade Earth once more? I suppose I'll find out soon enough. We are right at the opening of the warp, sir. Well, this is it. Yamato Bridge. We are about to warp into Jupiter's airspace. We might even have to engage the Jupiter Empire upon arrival. I think they will be waiting for us. I would count on it. This was not our original course of action, but it's vital to the protection of our home. Furthermore, our entire endeavor hinges upon the success of this work. All crew members should perform their final checks. I received a report from Engineering Officer Tokugawa. Our systems are to go. Yamato Engineering Department. Hey boss, what is it, Yabu? Do you think it's possible to bend space-time? No idea. Sometimes you just gotta leap before you look. Yamato's medical bay. Woo! Who knew I would get to drink booze in subspace? This is going to be a great day. Again with the sake. Are you sure that's wise, Doctor? Oh, what? Wouldn't celebrate in anticipation of mankind's greatest achievement? I mean, how could you know? You've been saying that for a while now. She's cute, the nurse. Yamato Aircraft Squad waiting room. That was Captain Kato been muttering to himself all the time. Is that a sutra? I suppose he was raising a temple. But this is a little distracting. Sounds like it's over. 1 minute to warp test. Confirm coordinates of wormhole opening. Confirm Jupiter expansion point X8630. Coordinates lock. Increasing speed from 12 to 33 space knots. 36 space knots. Final countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1. Warp! Warp! Deformidad. Jupiter. Yamato's bridge. Warp complete. Confirm coordinates. Jupiter S8630. Our intended destination, sir. It was a success, Commander. Indeed. Incredible. We did it. If we can increase the distance covered by each warp, even our journey will be within reach. Don't get ahead of yourself. Yes, sir. Commencing reconnaissance of the Jupiter Empire. Yamato hangar. Where are you going, Tobias? The data we acquired from the fallen enemy troops on Mars indicates that there is a Jupiter Empire base ahead. I'm going to scout it out. Apologies in advance, Tobias, but I haven't been flying the Divine Ray for very long. It's okay, Chitose. You got a positive outlook, which serves you just fine. Yeah, you're right. I'll do what I can to help. I'm still not sure why Commander Okita assigned me to the recognized unit, though. That's because he has high hopes for you. Officer Sanada, have you come to see us off? Wouldn't be so surprising. Ah, this is something that has to do with the Divine Ray then? Exactly right. Now that the first warp is complete, I want to move forward with the exploration of your unit. Please return safely. Yes, sir. Shall return with actionable intelligence. That's the spirit, Chitose. You're too careful too, Tobias. Thank you, Bernadette. I'm off. We'll be back. The analyzer has issued that report you asked for. Should you have cancelled the deployment in order to get a better look at that unit? I wanted to, but since Commander Okita has an idea or two about developing mobile units. Does he now? Yes, depending on the situation, it seems that it may become an effective anti-Gamilia's weapon. Boom, boom. Ugh. Don't move. I've got some questions for you. Today is a lucky day. We can get some answers before we make our way to the base. Do you really plan to make a prisoner of me? We'll spare your life, of course. Even worse, have basic rules on engagement I plan to follow. Heh, what? Haha, rules engagement? Don't be ridiculous. I shall never be a prisoner of Earthlings. Not so fast, you can escape from us. Stop! That's not what he's trying to. Our Earthlings shall soon perish! And you shall be exterminated by a Muro Ray. Me cago en la puta, Muro! ¿Eh? Amuro Ray. Zeke! Jupiter! Amuro needs another slap! Amuro needs another slap! He needs to be slapped! Now variables, he destroying himself. Subjects of the Jupiter Empire are not averse to sacrificing their lives. They are doing so in service of Trust Dogati, the Supreme Leader. But that was during the Jupiter War. Dogati is dead now. Why continue that tradition? I guess all habits die hard. I can't get his last words out of my head. He mentioned an Amuro, didn't he? Yeah. That saying sounds familiar to us. It's the name of a legendary pilot from 100 years ago. 100 years ago, that would be the 1 year war. They told us about him in pilot training. He was the strongest new type in the 1 year war. I see. He was the best pilot in Earth Federation story too. He piloted an RX-78 Gundam. They call him the White Metal. He had more than 100 kills confirmed. He's a hero to save Earth from a falling meteorite. That was during Char's rebellion, right? Yes. They say that he was even behind the Axis shock phenomenon. It was truly an incredible man. I think half of it is just Federation propaganda at this point. Whenever he even existed, has become something of a legend within the Federation. And now he's a part of the Jupiter Empire? It doesn't add up. He was declared MIA. Even if he's still alive, somehow he would never have been over 100 years old. He was never declared dead. That leaves a chance that he was in cryosleep, or perhaps he is a cyborg. The Jupiter Empire has that kind of technology. We can't let this continue. Let's go, Tobias. We'll contact the Yamato and let them know we are heading for the base. We better hurry. The forces we just encountered have no doubt alerted the base of our presence. So this Amuro is a part of the Jupiter Empire. I can't wait to see what it will greet us now. Amuro Ray. Slap, slap, slap. Wait a minute. Amuro Ray. Amuro Ray. Slap.
Stand up.
Amuro, you deserve this again. Amuro, get in the Gundam. I don't want to get in the Gundam. It's a spoilers. Pa! I think Amuro Ray was the original Shinji Kari. That's the Jupiter Empire base. I just hope that Amuro Ray doesn't show up. Well done. Well, I don't see any Gundams. That's reassuring for now. But a Gundam isn't the only thing that he might show up in. We shouldn't let our guard down. Fair point. The Empire doesn't have very favorable view of Gundams either. Careful, Tobias, you're piloting a Gundam yourself. Remember, there might be a symbol of Federation's honor, but to the Empire they're a symbol of defiance. Believe me, I understand the significance of my X1. Especially since Kinkade gave it to me. Okay, Tobias, we are going. I'm counting on your expertise. Read that. Let's start with the enemies on the front lines. Again, I just hope that Amuro Ray doesn't show up. Mana. Pew, pew. Boom, boom. To be honest, I prefer the attacks from the real robots.
れでもまだ戦争したいのかあんたたちは。
いつだって全力で戦うだけよ。
しまった、
あ
全てはより良き人類のために。
いい加減に諦めなさいよ、ジュピターエンパイア。
end phase. Mm-mm.
倒される前に倒す。
木星のためなら惜しくは
Ah! No!
ない。すでに我らは地球を捨てたのだ。
Ah!
いい加減に諦めなさいよ、ジュピターエンパイア。
逃がすか。
これくらいは私だって。思い切ってやってみる。
くそ、関節に当たったか。
Wow! They are all going against the Bang Ray. Finish him.
照準は合っている。
Oh!
これが木星の人たちの執念。木星の亡霊なんかに負けない。これの威力なら。お願いだから当たってよ。いけ
爆発する。
勝負ありよ。
This is one of the best things. They always change the background music every single time that they fight with against a robot.
少しは成長してるんだ。
Dun, dun, dun.
この呼吸だ。
Boom.
爆発する。
No, I'm going to explode. Boom. Yep. Level 3. A tradition in Gundam.
こういうやり方もある。
木星に栄光あれ。
Boom. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da. Oh. Ah, yeah, yeah.
そこにいるなら。
ジークジュピター。
Yep. I made it through the Vanguard, and there is still no sign of Amburay. If it wasn't here, I'd definitely be shut down. When you put it that way, A new type by instinct. What's wrong with Tobias? I have no idea. What is this feeling? It's coming from the base. Hello, Tobias. Watch out, Chitose. It's coming. What's going on? I don't know, but it's headed right for us. Ooh. Empire reinforcements. Ah! It's so fast! Oh my gosh, could a Murorai be piloting that thing? I don't think so. An average pilot has skills like that. I don't know how to put this, but the power fell from that pilot also emanating from the base. What do you mean? Haha, pirates scum. If you thought that you could stroll up to the front door to our base, you are fatally mistaken. Are they communicating on an open channel? Before you die, I should tell you that the pilot of the Amakusa you see before you is none than the legendary new type himself, a Murorai. Don't you lie to me, there is no way a pilot over 100 years old could fight like that. Oh, 7 of you. Is in fact a copy of the great Murorai's mind. A copy? We obtained the flight computer from a Murorai unit during the 1 year war. We were able to craft simulations using the data from... Why are you telling your plans, bad evil guy? We simply had to subject our bio-brains to those simulations. Bio-brains? The organic computers onto which cross-dogati consciousness was transferred. We repeat this circle and turn numbers of them. Create an endless copy of bio-brains containing the same piloting skills as Samurai. Not even Samurai himself will have object to such an existence. And that is piloting this counterfeit cannon. Precisely, we now have the ultimate pilot under our control. Within the Makusa and the bio-brains, we created not the only final weapon, but the final soldier! I can't believe you would use our Murorai's memories for something so vile. We can't let the Jupiter Empire walk all over us with a weapon like that. You got that right, Tobias. We have to fight to win. Whenever we are squaring off against the real Murorai or some cheap imitation of his consciousness. That confident that the Cheetos no. We got no other choice. Alright, I'm with you, let's go. One step ahead of you. You're wasting your time. They cannot then Amakusa. We're fighting against Samurai's combat record. If we lose faith, for even a moment we're sunk. Can we literally defeat a weapon with a reaction time of the strongest new type? And then with that pulse, the trigger at a moment's notice. Spirits. Okay. Shirai. Spirits. X action. Smash it. And you, X action. Smash it. End phase. Enemy's face. Oof. Action. Okay. Oof. This is unlikely any enemy I've ever faced. I may not make it out of this alive. Akira Captain Kato versus Sanada. I've done my best. Yeah.
そんな攻撃何回やっても当たらないから。シミュレーションでやった通りに火力ならこれが一番。エネルギー充填。そこ。
Boom. Boom. Critical? Yes. Now. Next action. Spirits. Support to some bastard. Brand marker. This is no mere machine. The power is overwhelming.
接近さえできれば
Get over here! Boom! Boom! Yeah. Ah, shit damage. Biobrain. Oh no, return attack. Oh, yep.
動きの癖はつかめてきたあとは
So powerful, more than any opponent that we faced it yet. Tobias, you're right? I'm fine, the bleeding has stopped. Besides, we have other things to worry about now. Now that I've seen him fight, I think that any of Amuro Rain shooting down those enemies inside 3 minutes might be true. Yes, that's it, Amakusa. Excellent. If we can mass produce this, we might finally lay claim to the entire universe. How can you be so smart? The chameleons are headed this way, you know? Smart, he says. You Earthlings never could be see the big picture. That's rich, coming from the people who continue to repeat the same mistakes of the former Supreme Leader. Enough talk. The Makusa will put an end to you. Now that he has finished analyzing your abilities. Oh no. How can we fight all these enemies and still take out the Amuro Ray copy? She does. I got an idea, a strategy for turning this green situation around. I don't know about that, but it's certainly worth a shot. Understood, you have my assistant. Do you want to hear the plan? Tobias, we only know each other for a few days, but somehow I trust you. What? You are young. You have managed to persevere through a battle I couldn't even imagine fighting. You have earned my trust. Thank you. That bold confidence gives me some hope that this will work. Okay, here goes. Roger! I'll create an opening. After that, it's all yours. Roger! Listen up, Bang Ray. We are going all out. Yes, this is it. This is the Bang Ray true speed. Now if I can just manage to... Woo! I was right. I was getting confused by the Bang Ray erratic movements. I don't care what kind of new type you are. You can't react to something you are seeing for the first time. Now let me show a trick the tricks I picked from Dick's X-Mon. Yeah?
最終兵器いや最終兵士なのかこのタイミングならいける
Boom! Boom!
終わりだ
Boom! No, not quite over yet. Amazing, Tobias, that was fantastic. I pulled it off. I used the same combo that Kinkade did. Look out, Tobias, he's still moving. Say what? That beam? Never let your guard down. A Gundam? And the Yamato? You mustn't stop until the enemy has been destroyed. Z. Kinkade. Oh. But that last attack was pretty nice. Kinkade, is that really you? But you are no longer Kinkade anymore. I'm afraid I have to go by Kinkade now. Why? I'll explain later. Focus on the fighting the Jupiter Empire. Tobias, Kisaragi, falling in position and regroup. Roger. That's the Yamato! All units are to cooperate with Kinkade now and attack the Jupiter Empire's base. The Hayabusa will intercept any enemies that approach the Yamato. The Gundams and Bang Ray shall form in front of the line. Roger, the Cosmo Falcon Squadron shall move to defend. Be careful, the new Mecha is piloted by a Biobrain copy of Amuro Ray's mind. Did he just say Amuro Ray? The legendary ace pilot that must have found a way to copy his combat data to a biobrain. You know he will connect the dots. You are sadly right, Officer Sanada. I'm alright, the first Gundam pilot. Listen, Tobias, you can lose. Your reputation as if last Gundam pilot is at stake. I know. I won't let you down. I will use the X1 you entrusted to me to take out this imposter. Yeah, but now... Oh, okay. But oh, come on. Attack. Thank you very much. Start. Boom, boom, boom.
広大だ。木星に逆らう者に裁きの雷を。
ああ。
これが木星の人たちの執念。
Now. Mega Machine Cannon. Let's go. Gundam F91. Cecily will have to remember our Rona for the rest of her life if we don't defeat the Juniper Empire. That's why I must put an end to it. Oh, okay. Beam rifle. Let's go. Action, attack. Yeah, particle cannon sample. Boom, boom, boom.
この程度に我らは交代せん。遅い。
思った通り、そうきた。
Yeah, that will do. That will do. I'm gonna kill it, so I'm gonna skip it. So now Yamato. What? Stand by? Too close, I guess. Beam Saber. Classic. Let's go. Boom, boom, boom.
爆発。
That's it? Ooh, fancy. Never in a million years I think I will have to fight a legendary pilot.
こいつ X2 のデータを元にしたマシンか。防げると思うな。なんと
Ooh, that's a nice damage. Boom. Oh,
もっとだ、もっと
good Gundam. Good. Gundams ever get hit. That's the point of the game. Gundams will never surrender. Cosmo Falcon Squadron, yeah, sure. It can be their best. There are not many enemies. Was the Jupiter Empire really rebellion?
格闘戦に持ち込む。
このまま回避行動。
To be honest, if you miss the Yamato, you have to be very bad, especially with a mobile suit.
はやぶさを下ろせ。
航空隊は直ちに出撃せよ。
Ugh.
お客さんを出迎える。
Fighters against a mobile suit. I think the fighters are gonna win against the mobile suit, to be honest.
そのってけ。
Boom. Ooh.
機体が。
Boom. Dun, 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 dun. Boom. Volley of fire. Yeah, let's get rid of it. Mm.
地球最後の希望を叩き。
You know what? I know what is gonna happen. We will save time. Main cannon. Type 3 pushing munitions. No, volley of fire. Nah, you know what? Let's gonna see this one. I didn't see this animation yet.
我らが地球にとどめを刺してやろう。
Dodge!
報告なし。
Fuck. Oh.
手法切り替え。
手法、
Mhm.
三式弾に切り替え。
地方三式弾に切り替えた。
1番2番前方の敵に照準合わせ。
目標を補足した。照準よし。
撃て。
Yum. Boom. Yum. Yum. Boom. Deck, deck, boom. Nice. Ooh. Player battle phase. X action. No. Spirits. Zeroing. And positron. A scale that 60s. Ooh. That's a very low rate of it's a machine after all. I'm tripping it with my erratic movements. I can't keep this style for very long. I got to finish it quickly.
怖いなんて言ってられない。これの威力なら。お願いだから当たってよ。
If he doesn't dodge. Let's go! Yum. I think it hit. Dodge! I knew it. I knew it would dodge. I had the feeling. Oh. Ah, okay. That's fine.
嘘、振り切れない。
Well, I guess a Gundam will have to kill a Gundam then. X-action. Bean Saber. 100%. Let's go.
こいつ X のデータを元にしたマシンか。こいつは強力すぎる。
ババーン。
そこだ。
ポンポン。Bye bye. He ran away. Oh. Okay, I can move again. Oh, nice. New type, level 5. Impossible. How could the Makusa be defeated? You did it, Tobia. It wasn't Tobia, but well, it looks like the Biobrain units are getting away. We'll deal with them later. Should press on the attack on the base for now. Roger. Isaragi and Tobia have entered the base. All their current position will keep this area secure. Jupiter Empire's base. If interior of the base is damaged beyond repair, they can't mass produce those bio-brains here anymore. There you are, Spider Scum. One of them stay behind. Now that the Makusa is gone, I have nothing left to lose. I'm going down and I'm taking you with me. What is he doing? I pressed the self-destruct button. This base will explode in a matter of minutes. You can't be serious. You can't escape. I sealed all the doors inside of the base. How could you do this? Don't you value your own life? Zig Jupiter! Glory to Crash Dogati! Unbelievable. He was just living his life, and now he's just going to throw it away? Shitose, we need to find a way out of here first. I am well aware of that. I wasn't planning on letting him get away with this. Here we go, I gain access to the base computer. Tobia, now I need you to... What was that? What's happening, Tobia? Talk to me. It's a voice, I can hear a voice. Okay, I got it. So that's how we get out of here. Energy readings are off the charts. The space is going to explode. Kisaragi! Tobia! Kisaragi! Tobia! Did we lose them? No, they are right. Kisaragi and Tobia units have reported it. Good. Great job, both of you. I'll be honest, I didn't think we were going to make it. Did that thing really just help them escape? Wait, what's the Biobrain the one guiding us? Watch out. If that thing gets recovered by the Jupiter Empire, it could be disastrous. Destroy it at once. I gotta take down, I think it's okay. Look. I'm not picking any activity from the Biobrain. We never got to say thank you. Why did he help us? Amuro Rei? Yamato Sanga. Woo! The one on your face will probably leave a scar. I look even more like a pirate now, don't I? How do you can be so cavalier about this is beyond me. You look tired though, Tobia. Ichitose, yes? Why do you think that Biobrain helped us back there? Well, I can think a moment from his life and mind explain. I heard that he used his new type abilities to safely lead his partner out of a burning ship. So the voice Tobia will hear was the Biobrain channeling Amuro's Ray. It's possible, but it's hard to say for sure right now. It's a machine, it's just a copy of his combat record and fighting style. So why did it sound like him? Why does he mean it's actually how we think of him? I don't know. But I venture I guess that he has his truly mimicking his type abilities. But I never know how much of that was just a manifestation of the copy new type's powers. How much I was influenced by his true feelings. I believe that machines can have a heart. That's kind of romantic though. Thus I think we have succeeded in wiping out the Jupiter Empire's forces, the base is completely destroyed. Now we can focus on take out the rest of the Empire. You may have to, not have to. It's been a while, Tobias. Bernadette? Captain Vera! Forgive me, you are not Captain Vera anymore, are you? That's quite right, Tobias. I still go by Vera Rona. So long as the fight with the Jupiter Empire continues, she remains Vera Rona and I remain King Kade now. Vera, did I hear that we might not have to continue to press our attack on the Empire? How did you get all to Jupiter on board the Yamato for that matter? Let's take those questions one at a time. We're living in the underground cities of Earth. 2 months ago, a refugee from Jupiter came to us. I wasn't aware that there were refugees from Jupiter. Indeed, they opposed the rebuilding of the Jupiter Empire's army, so they fled. He was among them. He came to ask me as a former member of the Crossbone Vanguard to put an end to the army's violence. Since the Crossbone Vanguard names has held great significance for them ever since Cruz Dogati was overthrown. So I asked for the SRW help. They prepared the F1 for me and came from the moon to join the resistance here on Jupiter. Why didn't you rely on us? Tobias, please. You guys work so hard to reclaim your proper names. We may be a long way from peace, but you shouldn't have to return to combat. Fight with the Jupiter Empire should be settled by my generation, Tobias. But you have more important things to attend to than waging war on the course of the past enemies. Still, that aside, we heard that Yamato was headed for Jupiter, so we made plans to join up with it. So if you were leading the resistance here, you must have some information about the Empire's forces. I do. The base you destroyed today was the last of them. Are you serious? Hold on. That does mean that the battle marks the end of the Jupiter Empire. They will just destroy the last of them. As a matter of fact, yes. Unbelievable! What did he hope to accomplish with such a small force and a brand new weapon? Allow me to rephrase that. Empire forces have left Jupiter, but the Empire itself has yet to fall. What does that mean? Please tell me they are not headed for it. No, they are not. They have set out for the outer reaches of space. Why? Now that the Camillas are threatening to destroy Earth, it will appear that they have lost interest in us. Cruz Dogati person's grudge against Earth seems to have been the driving factor behind the Empire's previous invasion. Not to mention there is a general sentiment among the people that laying claim to Earth was no longer necessary. They may have decided it wasn't worth fighting over a system that Camillas federally control. That's all. This is good news though. We came here ready for war, but it's just as there won't be any more bloodshed. I wouldn't let your guard down just yet. Why not? There are others who threaten the people simply by trying to get by in this region. Don't you mean? I do. There is a Camillas base on Jupiter. Surprise, surprise. The Camillas, they are never left. But you know what? I'm gonna just leave it here. I want to relax and do everything. So maybe next time, okay? Take care, people.